go come on social media like this, they threaten people, especially go they threaten Igbo. They tell them, say, if they don't do this one, you go do this one for them, you go buy them. Now, so you do. They brag within the canoe. They tell us, say, if you cash out, you go buy them, you go do this one. You know, say, all those are no government when they go up and down. You know, say, now your boss, you know, say, now your boss. Now, you be that person when they terrorize the southeast. All this one when they shout, say, IPOB. Nothing like IPOB terrorizing southeast. Now, Asari Dokubo boys, they terrorize them. They go terrorize place, finish, buy people finish. They can't label them, say na IPOB can't do them. All this una plan, una game, una dating game when they play. Now everything me I know. Asari Dokubo, and na don't they go fire you. You go just come on camera because they drag. Okay, now when they talk say make Igbo people no fight bandits when they fight them for their side. So when they fight them they go, when they not defend themselves, na turn them na go fire you. That your belly go burst. You no go better for you. When they no do self-defense. I don't even know country where we dey so. Then I talk, come carry this way again. All this or no government when they show up and down. Now Asari Dokubo boys so. Yes, so they are working for Asari Dokubo. Now Asari Dokubo now be that terrorist where they terrorize the southeast. Why Shotam Oshokoto and Gom now they be the terrorists where they terrorize the northern part. Yes, they work together. All of them they work together. And they tell you they look better for you.
Asari Dokubo. What do Igbo have to do with what happened in Rivers State? I beg. I just want to know. Must you guys involve Igbos in everything that happens in this country? Every bad thing, you guys want to involve Igbo. The one that concerns them, the one that does not concern them, you people must surely involve Igbo in it. Kedin yobo. Kenye bunsobunu. What is on a problem? Achomema. Mmadụ na-agazukwu n'ụzọ like ụja na-atụ ya maka na ọ bụzi onye Igbo because enwe ike ịtụga aka ọjọọ. What is it? Ndị be anyị na-agba nkịtị. Everybody should pick up their phone and ask Asari Dokubo, what do Igbos have to do with what happened in Rivers State? If you're an Igbo woman or man, you guys should start tagging Asari Dokubo picture. Ask him what concerns Igbo with what happened in Rivers State. Asari Dokubo, leave Igbos alone. Get out. We don't even need you. Get out. Lost. Make una carry this man go psychiatric home. You say no. Make una carry this man go meet Ifeanyi Abala where they cure mad people. Una say no. Una no one tie this man. Una no one tie am now where the madness just they start small. Every time old man, like let me say 40 years old Dokubo we just set camera come out they talk waiting no consign am. The one way concern and the one way no consign am. What do Igbo have to do with what happened in Rivers State? I want to know. Onishi, I want to know.
Asari Dokubo. Bele pass bele na landlord. Asari, I went to a man of God because of you. I went to a man of God because I discovered you talk too much. So I went to ask why you are talking too much. And they tell me, they say that the reason why you are talking too much is because of your big belly. You are looking for a means to less it, to reduce this your belly. So you thought that by talking as that air is coming out from your mouth is reducing your stomach, your tummy, your belly. It's not true. They tell me that it's not true. That one will not help you. What will help you is exercise. Stop talking much and do exercise. That is what will help you. How come that the event that happened on last week, is it a Friday or Saturday, between one Fulani Hausa man and the Benue State man, how does it become IPOBs? Where did IPOBs involve in that incident, in that thing that happened in Eleme Junction? What you mean? So please stop talking much and do exercise. It's exercise that will help you.
I don't understand the kind of hatred we get here Igbos today. I don't understand this kind of hatred. I don't want you one or two things where you say your grandfather from Igbo. You know the even, sir, with due respect, Igbo people hold your placenta. You get within If you get what Igbos do you come and say, see what they do me, now you make again develop this hatred. Because the way they talk about Igbo, they fight them to, they always try to drag them, put for what no concern them. Matter we no concern them. And even this fight now, what happened that day? Some Benue people, I know say some Muslims, some Benue people now Muslims, we fight the fight. They join them saying that this. See, you get what my people they talk. That's what
How are you feeling right now? Isn't that funny that this talkative who just sit behind the mic talk rubbish without remembering what he said initially? Like I said, when he is paid handsomely, stop speaking from both sides of his mouth. When he's not paid, he can pay by speaking some things like the previous one. But I can categorically tell you, his so-called father might be Igbo, but he is not Igbo, he's a Fulani. Again, can you imagine when he said that he is Igbo? After saying he's Igbo, he went back to speak to say that the Igbos were brought as a slave. So Asari Dokubo is telling us that he's a slave in wherever he is in Calabari or wherever he is talking about. Yet the slave is the one speaking for the people. I believe that it is the owners of the land, the original owners of the land, are supposed to or should be speaking for themselves, not a slave. Asari Dokubo, you have named yourself a slave. Let's leave it there. Okay, Asari Dokubo made a reference that when you take a slave to Europe, doesn't mean there are no people living in Europe, meaning that they are not Europeans, right? Okay, that's I am going to give you a counter reference referencing the arrival of Fulanis in Nigeria in 1900. Does it mean that there were no Hausa people owning the northern Nigeria before Fulani or prior to the Fulani arrival in the north? The answer is no. So Fulanis, as long as you say Fulanis are Nigerians, those people, those Igbos you claim they are slaves, they are the owners of the land. They are from Calabar, they are from Ipobo, they are from all these areas that you claim they were sold as slaves. So let the land speak for itself. If you are perceived as a slave, you cannot speak for them. Let them speak for themselves. You claim that they have gathered some boys or recruited some boys from Okrika or what to champion Igbo agenda in those regions. Asari Dokubo, why are you worried? At least they bought the original owners of the land to speak and champion their agenda. Let the original owners of the land speak for themselves, not you who call yourself a slave. Slave cannot speak for the people of the land. Let the people of the land speak for themselves, whether or not they are Igbos or not. But as long as Fulanis are perceived as the owners of part of northern Nigeria with Hausas, you cannot tell me that the Igbos were slaves in Calabari, Okrika, all those Opobo, all those areas that you mentioned that they were sold or brought as a slave. They are the owners of the land and you can do nothing about it. Otherwise, wait yourself. Go hug a transformer for me. Thank you. Okay, guys, come closer. Let's do the math. There is something conspiracy of Asari Dokubo that we are going to now phase out once and for all. Listen to this video. It is when Asari Dokubo's paymasters deprive him of his payment, which is the Fulanis.
Ediabal is an Igbo man. He's from Obom in Abang. He's from Obom in Abang. From there, his family went to Bosi in Anambra State before they came to New Calabar. He's an Igbo man. I am Ediabal. So when somebody says Igbo, no, I am. Yes, the name I answered today, the stool on which I sit today, which was created as one of the first working houses to be created. In fact, among the first 5 to be created in Calabar land. Ediabali became the richest man of his time. He's an Igbo man, 100%. And he never denied being an Igbo man. So I, his worthy descendant, will not deny. I have my disagreement with Igbo, but I cannot. So also is bricks. So also is asphalt.
Now we watch when the Fulani master pays him handsomely. This is the way he talks.
People, in Rivers, people, in job communities are claiming. They say Bonny is Igbo, Opopo is Igbo, Okrika is Igbo. You people are sleeping. And these records, they are sending it all over the world. They call you people Riverine Igbo, Okrika, Bonny and Opopo. And they recruited some Okrika boys, some Opopo boys, and some Bonny boys. Some Wakrike and Ibani people have been recruited. Yes, historically, we cannot say there are no Igbos in our midst. They were bought as slaves and brought to Ijo land. And they were assimilated. They were assimilated into Ijo society. It's true. But the original inhabitants of this place were Ijo people. Because slaves were taken to United Kingdom does not mean that United Kingdom is not owned by people. Because slaves were taken to Rome does not mean that Italy is not owned by people, by the Italians. Igbos were brought as slaves. They sold their brothers to
Maligning Igbo worldwide has strongly reacted to comments made by former militant leader Asari Dokubo, saying his recent statements could cause serious ethnic and religious problems in Rivers State. Recall that Asari Dokubo, in a viral video clip, had accused Igbo people living in Rivers State of attacking Hausa Muslim communities and trying to turn the state into a religious and ethnic war zone. Maligning clearly rejected these claims. The group said there was no attack by Igbo people on any Hausa or Muslim community. According to them, the incident that happened was a criminal matter between individuals, not an ethnic or religious fight. They explained that the problem started from a disagreement that led to killing of a thief man from Benue State by a wheelbarrow pusher from Adamawa. Maligning said it was wrong for Asari Dokubo to turn that sad incident into a story of ethnic violence. They warned that such statements can create fear, anger, and confusion among innocent people. The group said Nigeria is already facing many challenges and tensions. They stressed that no one should make statements that could increase division or cause violence. According to them, words spoken by influential people can easily lead to panic or even revenge attack. Maligning also made it clear that Igbo people of Rivers State are peaceful and law-abiding. They said the Igbo community has no plans or involvement in any attack against any ethnic or religious group. Maligning called on all leaders and public figures to speak carefully and verify facts before making public statements. They reminded everyone that justice should be handled by law enforcement agencies, not by emotional or ethnic reactions. They ended their message by urging all communities in Rivers State to remain calm and peaceful. According to them, peace is very important, and no group should allow rumors or careless talk to destroy the unity of the state. The group emphasized that Nigeria has suffered too much from violence caused by rumors and hate speech. They called on everyone to avoid statements that could bring more trouble to the country. Don't forget to register for our Igbo class. If you don't know how to speak Igbo or your kids don't know how to speak Igbo, rush now and register. And our content creation class is still on. Don't forget to DM me.
Good morning, everyone, depending from your time zone. It's get matter, we just they pay me. Get matter, I just they see online, we just they pay me for River State. Me, I be full River State picking, born and brought up that way, you understand, full deal picking. So I no go there where I be say they intimidate my people, I go close mouth. You understand? Get matter, I carry come now. Everything happened for River State recently. Benue and Hausa, they get issue this week we just passed, a day before yesterday. So make a narrator for some people who don't know about this matter. Make una dey aware. Because Asari Dokubo now don't carry the matter come say Igbo people they fight for in state. Because anything will happen for Nigeria, even for North, they go call them Igbos. Hausa man carry in truck, block for woman with the shade market for him shading space. So this woman come shop, tell the Abuki man, say, abeg, carry your truck, come out, in one shade market. The Abuki say, no, carry am come out. The woman say, make carry him truck, come out. The Abuki say, no, carry am come out. Before they go, no time, no taking, the Abuki begin to worry the woman, they insult the woman. You know, as women talk, be now. Him and this woman begin to talk. Abuki remove her dagger, stab the woman for chest. So they rush the woman to military hospital where they close to GRA there. As they reach there, the woman give up. So the whole Benue people where they Rumola to Oyimi, they come out, begin to do protests. They narrate what happen for markets. Because they see as it concern Igbo people low. So then start the protests. I no go agree. Then start, you know, as Nigeria protests they be now. Begin they enter Abuki, they enter them back too, you know. The Northerners rulers, abeg, call your people in order. Talk to them. No be any small thing, then go remove our dagger, choke people. All of us they mad do. You understand? If River State boys with the mad come out, they go no see themselves. They go no see their own madness self, them well. You understand? If Ogoni boys come out, if Elene boys come out, if Obunabane boys come out, I swear, Abuki no go dey River State again. No be play. I'm not capping. But we love peace. We love unity. The thing I want to talk there be say, bro, we just come together. You understand? The meaning of Abuki signify love. It signify my friend. You understand? But this period now, Abuki now don't stand like the greatest enemy we will get for Nigeria. That is the meaning of Abuki currently. Now, how you and person go they talk normal talk, woman for that matter. You pull out dagger, stab him for chest. Which means nothing they happen. When a day in the power of killing. Asari Dokubo or Asari Bokobo. Nothing concern Igbo people with this matter. I beg, comot Igbo for your mouth for this matter. Igbos no do you anything. Igbos define them belle. Anywhere I see where Igbo man dey, he's looking for his money. Igbo man no like fights. Understand? Omo Igbo no like problem. Omo Igbo no get your time. Omo Igbo do always find him belle. So comot Igbo man for your mouth. Asari Dokubo. I beg you. Nothing concern Igbo with this problem. Now Northerners problem. I beg. If you want to address this issue, as a real Muslim man you are, address it proper. I beg. No call Igbo name. Igbo no get any hands for this thing. Asari Dokubo, your boys don't you mean they collect tickets. Ask your boys whether you mean waiting sub. Make them play you the jets, waiting sub. No just carry akpo for Igbo people where you no deserve. Asari Dokubo or Asari Bokobo, you no go fit fight Igbo people. Forget say you be Niger Delta. You understand? You be Asariwana. You no go fit fight Igbo people. Even your Asariwana self, Igbo people dey inside. Without Igbo, anything we dey do na rubbish. You understand? Asari Dokubo. I beg, most time with unity, with love. You understand? Most time with unity, with love. Push this boat together.
Welcome back to the channel. Now, you've heard what these people have to say, and it's obvious Asari Dokubo just have this sheer hatred for Igbos. Because tell me why two Northerners had issues in River State and the next thing is for him to set his ring lights to come out and start blasting Igbo people, saying that Igbos are the cause of the fight, blah blah blah. And this is somebody that said he's more of Igbo than Ijo, or whatever he has to say. What does he have to do with Igbo people when two northerners are fighting? Because in this scenario now, there was no Igbo person involved in the fight, and I think they even started this Aboki must go. Okay, if two people are fighting, there was no Igbo person involved, why are you just trying to look for a way to impute Igbo people into the fight and cause ethnic war? What does it stand to gain? Just because you work for Fulani people doesn't mean that, or just because you are used as a puppet for Fulani people doesn't mean you should just try and look for a way to insert Igbo in all your conversations, or try to paint Igbo people black and make them look like they are the problem of Nigeria. That's a very wrong thing to do. And in all ramifications, if you even listen to what happened in Rivers State, or you watch closely, you know that this has nothing to do with Igbo people. So I don't even blame them for blasting him like they are doing now, because he's the one calling all these issues for himself. At the end of the day, he's just trying to create ethnic war and, as usual, make Igbos look bad. Well, what's the take on this? Kindly let me know what you think in the comment section. And if today is the first time joining my channel, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe.